Welcome to Conference Update with Brian and Donalyn. I'm Brian, you're Donalyn. Okay. So today I met superintendent for the Assembly of God in Oregon.
Mm-hmm.
Had lunch with him.
Yes.
Um, Twinning. Walk in,
Seriously?
he's wearing the same shirt as me.
That's awesome.
It's not. I don't,
You don't like
I
twinning.
don't really like it. I get
Only with me?
always with you, yeah.
Well, you have to because...
We did.
Yeah.
We did. We were twinning
Yes.
Saturday night.
Saturday when we went to the Mariners
We went
game.
to the Mariners game and we got our free shirts. And
We
it
weren't
was,
sure we were gonna.
oh my word. Yeah, there were a lot of people there.
There was.
The line had us almost, from center field, down the street, down the next street,
Wrapped around the
wrapped
corner.
around the corner, and all.
I was afraid. I was like, I don't think we're
We're
gonna
down to
get
the
it.
football field at this point.
Felt like we were pretty close.
Oh my word.
Well, we were. Yeah.
Yeah, and so we were at the game. The Mariners won.
Was such a good game.
They had gluten-free food for you.
I found something. You have no idea how hard it is to find things. But I found a really, not junk food kind of a thing, but I found, I can't remember
I
the
think
place.
it was kind of Hawaiian type
Yeah,
of
where
thing.
where they have a plate of things, but there was two options that I couldn't have. So they doubled the portion of meat, rice, and then coleslaw. It was so good and very filling.
Wow.
So,
All right,
anyways, that's
yeah.
my plug is you can find gluten-free things.
Nice.
Or at least that.
Nice. Yeah. And then we, the night before, we went to Outback just for dessert. We had gotten dinner somewhere else.
To share.
To share the dessert because that brownie chocolate ice cream whipped cream deal it's huge, so
And it's
we share
gluten-free.
that. It's gluten-free, and they brought out these serving spoons.
They were like
for a casserole
huge.
or something, like to
two of them, one
put
each.
the mashed potatoes on your plate or something. And how am I supposed to eat with this thing? I probably could have eaten with like the handle of it better.
Right.
but-
Yeah. Held the spoon and used the
Oh my goodness.
my word, but it was
Yes.
so good though.
Yes.
They got us a little smaller
Right.
spoons
Yes.
that worked a lot better.
Slightly smaller. So maybe bring your own spoon to Outback if you're wanting to do that. Just a
That's a good idea.
FYI. Sunday morning, we were at our Burien Evangelical Church in downtown Burien, Washington. It's not quite downtown. It's like 2 blocks from downtown. And wonderful people there, and Pastor Mike. And there's I was talking with a new guy in the church, and he just recently moved there.
Oh.
And I said, well, where'd you come from? He said, from Washington. We're in Washington. No, Washington, D.C. Oh, okay. Well, then that makes more sense.
Right.
So yeah, that was pretty cool.
Yeah, we had a really
And-
good time.
Yeah, we had a good time. And then we had lunch, and then we hung out with the Alban family and their
Kiddos.
kids.
Which
And
they're not so little anymore.
they're still kids.
Well, I mean
yeah.
young, but they're
They're
getting
younger
older.
than we are.
True, so they're kids. And I had so much fun
Yep.
with them.
Well, yeah, you
I
did.
always do.
You always.
We sat together at lunch. I sat in the
Yep.
kids' table.
You did sit in the kids'
Yeah,
table.
we called it the fun table.
Yeah, it was still
It
kind
was
of
a
the kids'
lot of
table.
fun.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. So it was
And,
good fun. And
then we were with the Dye Church.
yes.
And they always want to have lots of pictures with us too.
Well, yeah.
I don't know why.
It's just part of
Yeah, yeah.
it's just like their own,
Right?
I guess, just
Yep.
documenting.
Right? Yeah.
Well, no different than me taking pictures
Right?
of.
Well, yeah, but
But it was so fun. So
oh my
we had
goodness.
some fun pictures
Yep.
taken together, and it's always, even though I don't really understand everything, but
Right.
it's always so good to see them,
Oh
and
my
they're always
goodness.
this is always nice visit.
Yes, they're always so kind and gracious
Yeah.
and wonderful.
Yeah.
And Pastor Stephen, such a wonderful guy. And yeah, he's got a daughter in a wheelchair. He pastors this church plus works a full-time job and has and all this is overwhelming, yet he has such great joy in his heart. And so I really like Pastor Stephen, and just pray for the Dai Christian Church there, and they are from Myanmar, and so they have friends and family back in Myanmar. It's still a devastating earthquake for the country there, and so craziness. Oh my goodness. And we came back, and it's just been, yeah.
I thought it was going to be a calmer week, but I feel like we just have had plenty going on.
I guess so, yeah. And I got to connect with, it's Easter week, and so I don't have a lot going on, but I got to connect with some superintendents of groups, the Assembly of God superintendent, the Friends Church, Evangelical Free Church, and so that's just all kinds of fun. We're all on the same team, and so we're not picking fights with each other. We're on the same team, and so it was just good to be with them. And let's see, Easter's coming.
I know, and it's been kind of fun just seeing different churches and what they're planning on doing, and just different conversations of the plan. So, yeah, it's interesting to me how every church is just kind of a little different. I don't know, twist on how they do Easter.
Or a service. There's one church, they're doing a Thursday, and they're doing like a Seder thing on Thursday. There's some churches for Good Friday, they're doing like a, kind of a walkthrough on your own stations type of deal. Here at Valley View, they have all these other user group churches, and they don't have all, I think there's one that didn't want to, but the Valley View has the Korean group and I think the Russian group, and they're having all three, those other groups with the Valley View Church for Good Friday service.
Whoa.
And so it's an international Good Friday.
That would be super cool.
It's kind of cool.
That's going to fill the house.
Yep. And so that's kind of cool. There's all kinds of interesting things. There's some churches that do sunrise service.
I've never been to one.
I'm not much of a morning person, and so we never did sunrise service.
Maybe that's why.
That's probably why.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, but Woodburn, they do good sunrise service stuff.
So we hear.
So we hear. Sue Marquez will have pictures.
Oh, we're funny, but not.
Well, and Saturday is a retirement kind of party thing for Steve Hopper at Dayton.
Yes.
And
so we'll have information on the weekly update.
But there's just kind of a reception thing for Steve. Steve has been in ministry, I think, for about 83 years, give or take. He grew up as a pastor's kid like we did, and so Steve's retiring, and we do have a pastor who's gonna be going to Dayton Church, but that we got a little bit of a gap, so he doesn't start until July. I was just texting with him yesterday, and so looking forward to that. We'll do the installation service in July. And during this we got about 10, 11 weeks in between, so I'll preach there one Sunday. Randy Myers is going to preach, I think, one or two.
Cool.
John Strutz has got a couple. And
so it sounds like they're taken care of.
They're going to be well taken
pretty
care
awesome.
of. And yeah.
So, just stay posted, and we'll let you know who the new pastor is eventually.
Yeah, no, I'm not going to tell
you.
We're gonna. It's going to be a big
secret.
reveal. Yeah.
But you can still be praying for them as they make that adjustment
Yep.
over these
Oh
next
my
few months.
goodness.
So I know they would appreciate
Yep.
that for sure.
And I was just at Oregon City.
Oh,
Pastor Matt's been there about a month, and
how are they doing? Are they settling in pretty
they're
all right?
settling in. They're doing okay.
Good.
His kids are young-ish. I want to say like 11 and 9, give or take.
Yeah.
Something like that. And he got a couple boys, and they're already running around the neighborhood with other kids in the neighborhood.
Oh, fun.
And they're really, Matt's a good guy. And so I just kind of was up at the church earlier today, met with him, and that was great. Such a good guy. He was out at prayer retreat with the pastors, and so
nice.
He's he was they moved out here. The big move is just craziness, and then to wrap up at your old church, and then move out of your home, drive clear across the country, move in, start a new church. He enjoyed just going to the coast and having a break. And there were times where he connected with the guys, and other times he just had a nap.
Oh, good for him. Silent, quiet time.
Yes, had quiet time with the Lord. That's what that is.
Nice.
So that's awesome. I heard, guys had a good time at prayer retreat. And so anyway, we've gone on long here. I don't know. How you doing,
yes,
Donalyn?
You have.
Yeah. It's all me.
I'm sorry. I'm doing fine.
Yeah, you are. Yeah. All right.
So there you go. I don't know. I just hope everyone has a great Easter as they remember and celebrate.
Invite your friends for Easter.
Yes.
Easter moves around every year, so people don't know exactly when it is. So invite your friends, your in-laws and outlaws and bylaws for Easter Sunday. And anyway, we'll see you later. Bye-bye.